Point already. Thomas is pleased to evaluate Trace as he either informed, persuaded, entertained, or inspired us this morning. Of course, Trace, being the overachiever that we know he is, he probably was trying to achieve all 4 goals in a very spectacular fashion. Please welcome our first evaluator, Thomas White.
Get to the point. Trace did a fantastic job this morning of getting to the point, starting with your very invidious title, as I said before, what the F is in our water. Definitely made people wake up, give a little bit of thought to what he was going to talk about. Did you get to the point? You did get to the point. You were supposed to have a specific and a general and then a specific objective, which you did very, very well, very logical. The objectives were to tell us what fluoride in our water does to us. Obviously, it's some very nasty things. And also to tell us the role of our insidious, which is not the same word, but our insidious federal government mandates. I didn't even try and use that word again. Anyway, also to what the fluoride in our water does to us, as well as the role of the government in making us have that in our water, that nasty, nasty stuff. You had a very great chronological order to your topic and your purpose of informing us. You started with the brown teeth. Now, I would never want to be, I love these white teeth. Never. How can I get away from fluoride, right? Because I just don't want that to happen to me. I think that was in 1908 or something like that.
It started in 1904.
1904, good enough, close enough. And that was the Colorado people which first gave rise to it. That was the beginning. And then in 1945, we had the federal mandate. I hate that word mandate, especially when you put federal before it. Yeah. But we had a federal mandate that we would have fluoride in our water. And then you gave us some information that 80% of us get fluoride in our water. And we're the only country that has fluoride in our water. I'm thinking conspiracy theory. Aliens, who killed JFK. Okay, lots to go with just on that. And then you followed up with a recent Harvard study. So it was great, 1904, 1945, recent Harvard study, and all those things that happened with the study as far as the hypothyroidism and some gland in your brain that goes wacko when you put too much fluoride in it, as we can probably attest. You have a very great technique in your speeches. I suppose it might be in third person. You ask a question, hey Trace, and then you answer the question. And that gets our, again, it perks our interest so we stay attuned to what you're going to be talking about. You gave us a great cue as to your jokes, and after the fact, after you thought about it, it was actually a funny joke. You just didn't quite see it at the time, but it was a very funny joke. You're still thinking. Now, a couple of things you can improve is, one of the objectives were don't rely on your notes. And you didn't rely on your notes, but you did look at your notes a little bit. You didn't need the notes. So that was one thing to improve. And also, you seemed a little bit nervous, so maybe practice a little bit more. Overall, fantastic job. Thank you.